All right, welcome again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to have you here once again. So now that you have learned how to make use of the glow effect, now I'm going to show you how you can put this in a design and how to create something that is going to look beautiful. Just stay with me. This video might be a bit long, but I can assure you that it's going to be worth it, right? So now let's create a simple design. Here is a design I made using the glow effect. I'm going to import the design now, and we are going to follow this step by step. So just to create your mind, this is what we want to achieve in this design. You see that? That's what we want to achieve in this design. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you need most of the elements, most of the things we are going to be using in this design, just comment send in the comment section, and I'm going to send you the link where you can get everything that I've used in this design. All right, so the first thing we are going to do, let's change the size of this design. Size is very important in design, especially if you are going to start going into printing. If it's not going to be only flyers that you'll be doing, if you are going to be printing designs, you need to be considerate of your size. And in Pixellab, we make use of pixels, unlike Photoshop, where you can work with inches, where you can work with centimeters, where you can work with different measurements. But basically in Pixellab, we work with pixels. And if you need how to convert pixels, definitely I'm going to make a video on that also. But you can go to Google, search convert. Maybe you are working with a 2 feet by 4 feet design. Just search convert 2 feet to pixels, and Google is going to give you the answer immediately. Then you copy and you come to this place, you click your image size, then you insert the width. This design, let us work with 2000 width. That's 2000 pixels by 2409. Why 9 at the back? I don't know. That's how I love to do my designs anyway. So you click on OK. So this is the size that we are working with in this design. Now let's go. Next thing you want to do here, sorry, excuse me, you change the color to black. We're working with black. Black. So we are working with black. Yes, so we have our black now. So now let's start with the glow effect at the back of the image. The glow effect at the back of the image, right? So let's start with, and if you check the first video I did on how to apply glow effect, by now I'm very sure you know how to apply glow effect in designs. So I'm not going to be wasting much time on that. If you need knowledge on how to do that, you can check my channel. You are going to see how to apply glow effects on designs. So I'm going to be fast with it, like I said. Right. So this is the glow effect that we are working with. This is the glow effect that we are working with, basically, for this design. So yep, send to back. Let's delete this for now, or reduce the size. We're going to type in some things. So now the next thing you want to do is import your image, the image that you want to use in the design. You import the image, and also from our recent design, I've shown you how to import images, how to remove the backgrounds, and how to add strokes, how to add strokes to it, how to add the glow effects to it. So yeah, this is our image. Boom. Let's work with this. I'm thinking we should do some little cropping here. Yeah, let's do some little cropping here. Then you increase the size to your desired width, right? So let's have something like this. You centralize it, mark it. Then most times whenever I import these images, The next thing you want to do, you add your strokes. Add the strokes, make sure it is one. Choose the color you want to use. Come to your shadow, add your shadow. This time around I might choose to mix some colors with it. Different shades of yellow. I want to add that to it. So let's use this a bit brighter one. Also, don't forget the blur is 25, the highest. Then in a shadow also, let's add this. Make sure the blur is also 25, right? So now we are almost done with this image. I said almost. So now let's lock this image. Let's lock the image and increase the width of what we have inserted at the back, the blur circle, that we inserted. Make sure it is centralized. Yeah, make sure it is centralized, and we want to move it down a bit. All right, so now we have our blur effect, and don't forget, this is what we want to achieve. This is what we want to achieve. This is what we want to achieve. So let's click on this. We want to reduce the opacity if you want to, depending on how you want the glow effect to be. So now, next thing we are going to do is we are going to blend this this image with the background. Don't forget that the color of the background is what? Is black. So now, to make it more easier, this circle that you've imported, that you've blurred this now, just duplicate it. You come here, you copy, right? You copy sometimes, and to add more glow to your glowing that is glowing. Yeah, you double it and you send it to back again. Send to back. Go back. Send to back. That's to add more glow to your glow. Alright. And now to blend the images now with the background, what we are going to do is we are going to copy this, but this time around we are changing the color to black. Apply. Look for black color. You see now, you change it to black. Then you navigate, you move the black. You may want to reduce it to something like this. You bring it down. You see now, it has blended with the background. Can you see that? Can you see that? It has blended with the background. The next thing you're going to do, just copy again, move it down. You copy again, move it down. Copy, you move it down. Yeah. Until you are very sure that you are satisfied with what you have here. So yep. What next? Test. The next thing we want to do is apply our test. And basically, most times before I apply my test, one thing I usually do is that I always make sure I set my alignment, I set my grid lines. So, I forgot to show you this. Come on, how can I? Let's change this image to what? To black and white. So if you want to change image to black and white, it's very simple. You can edit it from before you import it and change the background. But another thing you can do, you click on the image in Pixellab, then you click on color filters. Color filters, we have hue that changes the color, but that's not what we are looking for. We are working with saturation. Saturation automatically changes the background to black and white. Do you get that? Then this hue also, you may want to increase it to 180. Then the contrast here, I always like to increase my contrast to 10, and maybe brightness, a little brightness to it. You can always play around with what you want to do. You can always play around with it based on what you want to achieve. All right, so let's say we have something like this. So click, you mark it. Now let's insert our test. And like as I was saying, most times before I insert my test, I always like to add my grid. So you click on your grid, click on the grid that has a settings icon, then set your grid. Grid helps in test alignment. In this case, I'm using 9. Then if you use 9 on the left side, that means on the other side it will be what? 91. Perfect. Perfect. 91. So let's stop here now. Now, the next thing you want to do is you insert your test. Insert your test. This design is this tutorial is so rich, for real. It's very, very rich. It helps you start design, and with this knowledge that you have, you create something unique and perfect. So here's our design, here's our test. Now let's insert our tests. The first thing we have here is energetic. So you double click, you type your word, energetic. Oh, yep, it's here, energetic. You click on it. Okay. Now the font I use here is one of my favorite fonts. I love the font so much. Ever since I discovered this font, I've been using it for most of my designs. And it is called Burbank. Burbank. I love this font very. Yeah, Burbank is what I'm going to use. If you need the font also, you can search on Google and it's going to give you the font. So let's reduce the size to, let's say, let's have 12, for example. Yeah, let's make use of 12 for this. Then the reason why I inserted the grid, you see that now it will help you to align your test. It always helps in tests alignment. So the next thing you do, you may want to add colors to the background, just like I did. And you could come to your strokes, you come to background, you enable it, come to gradient, choose any gradient that you want to do. But I already have this gradient here already, so I don't need to start editing it. So you click on the gradients, and the color of the text, we are making use of black, because black shows more on this orange and yellow color. So we have this. Let's do our test to, let's say 10. I would love to have something small, something smaller than this. Oh, let's work with 10. Let's work with 10. So we have 10, and also add width, length, left and right. If you observe as I'm adding this, something is changing about the background of the fonts. You see that? You see that? So let's adjust it. Let's adjust, make some adjustment. All right, so we have something like this. Now you may want to zoom in to see what you're doing more. Very important. Very important. You must be able to interact with what you're doing. So we have this now. Energetic. 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 So now the next thing we are going to do, create the next design, create the next test. Just duplicate this, come to copy, you duplicate it, drag it down to where you want to put it, drag it down to wherever you want to put it, you double click on it, insert your test again, insert your test, purpose driven, done. You click on OK. Now the background also, you observe that there is a change in the background, and there are some already made gradients in Pixellab that helps you work faster and smarter. So just scroll to the right, look for the gradient. We are working with this. Boom. You mark it, then your font's color, change it to white. It's very, very important to change it to white. What next again? Last test, because we still have many things to do. I'm going to be more faster with it. Just follow me as I follow Christ. Follow me as I follow the designs that we are doing. So let's move. No, I'm not moving you all. Make sure it is aligned. Double click on it. Mirror to nations. Done. Okay. Then you change the background also. Already know how to do that. Change your color to black. Alright. So now, another thing is you want to add the name, or let's start with the date. You can flex with the date anyhow you want to put it. But for this class, I choose to put my here. You can see the alignment that I have been trying to achieve, trying to make sure that everything aligns on the same side, right? So double click on this also. Put the date you want to put. Let's say 2008. No, let me use my date. Let me use my month. I'm sorry. 24 04 2090. You got Taris. 2090. Yep. So let's use our color as white and remove the background color. Remove the background color. Remove it because it's on black. So definitely black is going to, white is going to show clearly on black, right? So now let's add the happy birthday, the name of the person that you want to add it to. Your double this, you copy it, place it wherever you want to place it, then type your word happy, then remove the background. Definitely remove the background. And the fonts that I use here, it's a common font. You can easily get that. Antro Vectra. That's the style font that I used. Then you change your color to white. White. Yeah, let's make use of white. Then you may want to increase the size to what you desire, how big you want it to. So let's say that I have something like this. Yeah, this. Just play with the alignment and how you want to do it, but just make sure it looks beautiful. So happy. Next thing is what? Birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, and align it the way you want to. And for this case, I think I use left alignment, or right alignment rather. So happy. So most times you may want to align everything you have to this grid line that you have created. Yeah, you may want to do that. You may want to bring it to the side and probably increase the size. Yeah, let's increase the size a bit. Then align it. Come here also, increase the size a bit. Align it the way you want to. This may not look exactly like the one I designed before, So let's copy this and insert the name of the celebrant. And the celebrant's name is Joey. So okay, that's the celebrant names. Then you change the color, add gradients, then this. And just in case you don't have this gradient, I think I should show you how to. All right, I'm going to make a video on that. Just check the channel. It's going to be a short video. You're going to see how to add color gradients in Pixellab. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. You're going to love it. So let's add the name. Boom. So let's zoom out. Boom. Right. So Next thing that we are going to do is, let's see how we can add yeah, let's add this particular guy under the birthday, under the date of birth. I think I have different styles of lines like that that you can add. So if you need that also, you can search Pinterest. But if you are too occupied to do that, I'm going to share you the link to download it. I think I get it from Pinterest also. So come to Pinterest, Pinterest, where are you? I think my pins, yeah, it should be somewhere around here. Was it pins? Yeah, so we have it here. Boom. Select it, crop it to the one you want, any one that you want, but I'm using this. I'm using this. I'm using this. Boom. So we have this now, right? So we have this, and now I am going to zoom in so that I can get to see what I want to achieve clearly. And now if you observe, if you put it here, there is no way it's going to show, and the color also is not showing. Check my YouTube channel, see how to remove plain background colors in Pixellab. Check it out. You are going to love it also. It's going to be impactful, and also you're going to see how you can add colors to those things whenever you remove the background. So here we are. Boom, 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 boom. Dirty lights of fire. So here we are. You click on it, and boom, we are good to go. We are good to go. You can remove your grid lines now. So this is what we have now. Happy birthday, energetic, purpose driven, and also this, you may want to align it with the grid lines that you have drawn. Yeah, alignment is very important. I so much love my designs to be aligned. So you move it to make sure it aligns with that one. So you see that now. Yeah. And now, how do you add this background text? Very, very simple. Also, I am going to show you a video on that. But if you are seeing this design, you are privileged to have almost a 10 in 1 a 10 in 1 way of creating designs in Pixellab. It's 10 in 1. I can assure you that. Let's unveil this first. Yeah, we are done with you. We are done with you, guy. Yep, done with you. So now, how do you add these fonts to the background on your grid? Always work with your grid. So since we use the same Burbank font, so let's just double this and edit it to happy. So let's make it all caps. Yeah, happy. Then you increase the size. Increase the size. Or should we use low caps? Increase the size. Make sure it aligns. Then remove this background. Come on. Remove the background. Then working with your grid also, make sure it aligns with your grid, the grid line that you have drawn, so that it can allow for uniformity. Yeah, center. I think I'm cool with this now. So now, how do you make the background transparent? This is how you do it. Come to colors. If you have colors now, click on plus sign, reduce the opacity to zero, pata. Then click on OK. It's not showing, don't worry, it has not disappeared. Click on it, then you come to strokes. Boom. You see that? It's back again. But reduce your strokes to 1. Make sure it is 1. You can reduce it to 0, but if you observe, you are seeing something, but it's not clear. So let's use 1, right? So let's use 1, and should we use a glow effect test? No. Should we? No, should we not? Should we not? Let's use black. Now, if you observe, it's kind of too bold. So you come to your opacity, the opacity of the text now. Are you? This is the opacity. Reduce it. reduce it to like 20, and I'm thinking of changing the color to yellow now. No, no, not this. So I'm thinking of changing the color to this white. I mean, this glowing white kind of. Yeah, I think it's fine. I never saw that. So let's reduce it again. You see that to 10. Boom, 10. So happy. Then you copy again. You bring it down. Bring it down. Change it to birthday. Type in your birthday. All caps. All caps. Okay. So we want to reduce this to make sure that it fits in the grid lines that you have drawn, but it's not necessary depending on how you want to do it, sure. Yeah, but just make sure that it aligns with the grid. Very, very important. Very, very important. Make sure it aligns with the grid, right? So let's work with 79. Then you centralize it. You see that now? And now you observe that the text is showing over the picture. Don't stress yourself. Click on your layers and drag this back. Drag it, keep on moving. Don't stop. Keep on moving. Yep. Until you have it under the image. You see that now? Until you have it under the image. You can play with that again. Click on the happy again. Bring it down. Centralize it. And send to back. Then come back again to the layers and drag it under your happy. Then you see that now it's showing in the background. Click on the birthday again, copy that one also, place it somewhere around here. You centralize it, then you send to back. You see that now? You send to back. So that is how you create birthday designs using the glow effect that we have learned. You see that? That's how you create it. Very sleek, simple. Don't let me say it simple, but beautiful design that you have created. You see that now? So next thing you're going to do, we want to come back to the picture again. I need to clear my throat because I know you have learned something. So you save as project, just in case you want to walk back. Let's say Joe birthday. Yeah, let's stop here. Done. Click on done. Click on this. All right, clear. Yeah. Click on OK. Saving. Saved. Then the next thing you want to do is save as image as usual. Make sure you use PNG, Ultra, and save to gallery. Loading, rendering. I'm sure you have learned a lot of things today. So what I want you to do, create another design using different glow effects, and just you don't know how to add gradient. The video on how to add gradient is on the channel. Make sure you check on it. Make sure you check it and create design and unlock this creative power on the inside of you. If you find this video helpful and you have someone struggling with designs, kindly share with the person, subscribe, comment if you are stuck in one way or the other, comment what you want me to do for you, and I will be right there. Thank you once again. Do have a good day.